The following will show how to replace a tub into a shower. Here's the old tub faucet. This is a sketch of roughly how this new shower is going to look. The biggest problem is getting the old piping out, drain out, and you have to replace that. So rather than just physically rip it out, maybe there's something that could be salvaged. So we systematically remove the parts from this drain. So maybe there's something we can use to salvage. But as it turns out, the dimensions were such that there was nothing really that could be used in this particular drain. So we had to cut it out. But we tried. The details of tying into the existing drain is provided in another video. The gap between the existing drywall to the floor is covered with door rock. A separate video provides details of that. Then you have to cut up to where your shower section is. This is all cut out, and then plug the top. We plan to use this particular pipe, and here's the piping supplying that. Using a concrete blade, we cut a hole for the new piping using shark bites to connect. And while we're at it, might as well replace the existing vanity, provide new piping, and extend the drain. The details of tying into the existing drain is provided in another video. In the shower area, we're installing a rubber mat, which is then glued onto the walls of the shower. Also, a small seat is installed on the left corner of this particular shower. Make sure you level off the area underneath the rubber mat. In this particular case, we're talking about the where the drain is. Again, you see this more details on the other video. Here's the shower with the rubber mat glued to the walls, and now we're installing the tile. Here's an easy way to determine the starter tile size. Measure the room. In this case, it's 11 feet 5 inches. If it's a 12-inch tile, one could simply use 5 inches as a starter tile. However, here's a better way to do it. Here's a 12-inch tile. You take that tile, the 12 inches, and divide it by 2 to get 6 inches. Now you take the 5 inches and divide it by 2, and you get 2.5 inches. So then the start tile should be 6 inches plus 2.5 inches, or 8.5 inches. That would be a better tile size to select as your starter tile. In this case, by selecting 8.5 inches, what it does is, since most of the older homes, they're off square, so you're going to end up with one side's going to be 8.5, and then you'll end up maybe with 6 inches on the other side because the rooms are not square. And this is one way to prevent that, to look odd. Because of the unevenness of the existing wall connection to the new section of the wall, a lot of glue is added to the tile in order to make the walls match up. Now this becomes a problem because this glue takes a lot longer to dry. After the floor thin set tile are dry and grouted, then the cabinet, the new cabinet, can be installed. Problem with this is it's so large, existing door had to be removed. In addition, some of the wall trim had to be moved in order to get this cabinet through the rooms. Measure and mark the water supply and the drain locations. In this particular project, it was slightly off, but overall it worked. And here's the finished product. Everything was removed from this bathroom except for the old mirrors.